anybody that's interested in buying used or new vehicle in Thailand, it's not really that difficult. The most important thing, you need to get a type OA visa, a long stay visa. Got to jump through a few hoops to get it, but it's worth it. You can get a bank account. You can buy a vehicle in your own name. You can get a Thai driver's license. There's a lot of benefits to getting a long stay visa. Well, first I went to the Thai immigration office and I reported where I was living. You get a document that states where you're staying. It's basically a certificate of residence in Thailand. And with this type of visa, you have to check in every 90 days. And while you're taking care of that, you ask them for the document to purchase a vehicle. If it's your first time doing this, the other document you want is to open a bank account and probably to get a Thai driver's license. And each of these papers costs 500 baht, but they'll issue them to you at the same time, the same day. You get them right away. After you have these papers, you can go to any car dealership you want and buy a car. This is if you're paying cash for it, obviously. I just picked up this brand new Chevy truck. It's got all the bells and whistles on it. Got a good deal on it. It's great. And they'll issue you red plates first until all the documentation for ownership are completed. Sometimes that can turn into a real hassle. From what I understand, some of the dealerships, they want to hold on to your money for a while so they can get interest on it before they complete the transaction. So you got to be real adamant that you want your black and white plates right away, the permanent plates for your vehicle, because there's restrictions with these red plates. The Thai people like to leave them on as long as possible. It's a status symbol. It's a brand new vehicle. If you got red plates on it, everybody knows that's a brand new vehicle. Some Thais will keep them on for a year. But the restrictions are, what I know of, you're not allowed to drive at night. So you're only allowed to drive during daylight hours. So being a foreigner, the Thai police are definitely going to enforce the rules with us more than they would with a Thai. So try to get the permanent plates as quick as you can. One of the other restrictions is leaving the province. So I bought this truck in Bangkok. My pick was between the Ford and the Chevy, being an American. I wanted to get something American anyway, so I went with the Chevy. I got a good deal on it. So far I like it. I haven't driven it around a whole lot, but I'll let you guys know how long it's going to take me to get the permanent plates. I made it real clear at the dealership yesterday when I drove the truck out that I want my permanent plates as quick as possible, and told them I know it could be done in a day. Let's get it done, and well, we'll see what happens. I'll keep everybody up to speed on that. Probably gonna be leaving the province with it, and I'm probably gonna be driving at night, and we'll see what happens. I speak fluent Thai. My reading and writing not so much anymore. I can still read Thai okay, but my writing not so great anymore. So hopefully I can talk my way out of any big fines. The police here, if you're nice to them and everything, sometimes you can just give them a little money and they'll let you go on your way. Any questions? Feel free to ask me what you want. I'll explain as best as I can. This is the first time I've bought a new vehicle here. I've had vehicles before, but never in my name. This is the first time having a vehicle in my own name. So again, like I said, this long stay visa, type OA, has a lot of benefits. Once again, you can come over here and you can have a bank account. I think you could probably get a bank account with another type of visa as well, but it's more difficult from what I understand. You have the correct documentation, you walk into the bank and you're done in a matter in a matter of about 15 minutes, and you have a bank account in Thailand. And when you're back in the States or wherever you're from, you can send money into your Thai bank account. If you're back in your own country and you see the currency exchange is real good, by all means, send some money over into your Thai bank account. The other benefit is, and I did this last year, I went and got a Thai driver's license. If you want one for a car, the first one you get, it's temporary, it's 2 years. After that, then you can apply for the permanent one, just like the Thai people. And if you want a motorcycle license, it's a whole separate license. In America, we just have an endorsement on ours. In Thailand, you carry 2 separate licenses. If you've ever been here before and you've got the international driver's license, you know what a pain in the butt it is. It's like a book, it's huge. So on a motorcycle, you got to keep it under the seat. Then you go to drive a car, you got to remember to get it out from the motorcycle and put it in the car. Every year in America, it's $20 to get the international driver's license. Plus, you got to have the passport pictures and the whole 9 yards. So I highly recommend getting a Thai driver's license. Up at the airport, you don't have to have your passport at the airport either. You can just get out your Thai driver's license if you're flying within the country. I've actually checked into hotels with just my driver's license. So a lot of benefits, everybody. If you're over 50 years old, that is a restriction. And there's, look it up. Go to the Thai Royal Consulate General website and look on there, and you'll see what you need to have. You've got to have a background check. You have to have a medical certificate. And that's kind of a joke. It asks, one of the questions on it is 3rd stage of syphilis. So I guess the 1st and 2nd stage are okay, but if you got the 3rd stage, you're screwed. You're not allowed in the country. Elephantitis, tuberculosis, leprosy, but you got to get it done. And there's a monetary amount that you need to have. It can be, it's equivalent to 800,000 baht if you have that much in the bank, or you have that much in income coming in a year with, let's say, retirement, or you have investments or whatever. If it equals up to 800,000 baht for the whole year, that's also, and you can have a combination of the two. You could have so much money in the bank and have some retirement coming in, Social Security. As long as the two of those together are the proper amount of money that you need, you're good to go. So every 90 days you have to check in. And much to my surprise, I was in Hua Hin last year, and it was the first time I had the long stay visa, and I went and checked in, and I couldn't believe it. It was free. Everything else you pay for here, hell, you go to a park or anything, foreigners, 200 baht, Thai people free. So that was a really big surprise to me that was an opportunity to charge for something, but they didn't. So that's really nice that you can go and do your 90-day check-in, and it's absolutely free and painless. If you're out somewhere where they don't have an immigration office, from what I understand, you can go to the police station and you can take care of it. You can take care of it there as well. Did I say any questions? Feel free to ask me any questions, and I'll keep you guys up to speed on how long it's going to take me to get the permanent plates for my truck, and how well I like this Chevy truck. Like I said, I've only drove it. I drove it from the dealership. I'm staying in Pratum Thani district in Lamluka, and I don't know, it's about maybe a 40-minute drive from the dealership back to the house I'm staying at. And I'm eventually gonna be driving up to Chiang Rai, I believe. So I'm kind of planning on Chiang Rai being home base, but we'll see. Things change. It is Thailand.